Welcome back. Our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week is a look back at the 8 individual wrestling standouts from Central Illinois who got to take part in the amazing Grand March in Saturday's IHSA State Finals in Champaign. Well, the Washington Panthers have become one of the dominant wrestling programs in the state of Illinois, maybe the dominant. They added 4 remarkable chapters to their amazing history this past Saturday night. 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 state champions for Washington. Let's take a look at the Grand Slam of Champs for Washington. We'll start with the leadoff hitter. That was Josh Hofer, and Hofer, the junior at 215 pounds, was one of the early ones to take the match as he actually started at 175 on Saturday night. He met another downstater, Waterloo's Jackson Mathena, in the 215 state title match. Josh scored all the points he would need with his first round takedown. After that, Hofer controlled the match. He would actually finish the match with a powerful third round flurry coming up right here. And as his opponent goes down, Josh Hofer stands up as a state champion. He wins the state title match 5-zip to cap off a 49-win state title season at 215.
It feels pretty good. Just it's kind of what we work for, year round. So having that finally pay off it feels good. I wrestled them last year, measured them, so I was kind of going in there with confidence, but you never know.
Next on the mat for Washington was senior Noah Woods. Woods meeting a standout from Montini, Mikey Malizio, in the 120-pound final. The match was scoreless until overtime when Noah finally broke down and took down his opponent. Coach Nick Miller's sideline reaction, punch in the sky, tells it all. Noah Woods is a state champion with a 45-2 record. Noah proving dreams come true with 4 years of hard work.
I visualized that exact moment, the exact way, doing the exact celebration, and the emotions were, it's the best thing ever. It's my whole goal, dream this entire 4 years of my career.
From an emotional Noah Woods to an even more emotional Peyton Cox in the 144-pound title match. Cox was in the state finals match for a 4th straight year. After back-to-back state runner-ups, Cox scored a third-period escape to take a 1-zip lead and win over his opponent, Aiden Ahmet from IC Catholic. The emotion pouring out of Cox, a state champion after 3 straight state runner-up finishes. An amazing 4-year career.
Ask me that, I don't even know what to feel. I'm happy. It makes everything, all the hard work, all the hard practices, all the injuries and the bumps in the road, it makes it all worth it. After coming up that short last 3 years, it makes me appreciate it even more than I ever would have.
The Washington cleanup hitter, the 4th Panther to compete for a state title, was the uber-confident Wyatt Medlin. Medlin was a 2024 state champ, but not happy with his state final performance a year ago. This year, Medlin put on a clinic and winning the 157-pound title by tech fall over Highlands Tyson Rakers. Medlin's 48th win was capped off with a celebration he had to do back-to-back to celebrate back-to-back state titles.
It feels good. I'm definitely more happy with my performance in the finals. I opened up and I think it was a good display of my skill and it just feels great. We went 4 for 4 Washington in the finals and no better feeling than that.
There might be one better feeling. Washington can top off a magnificent year with 4 individual titles last weekend, a team state title this weekend. Yep, Washington is into the state Elite 8 again. They are a back-to-back state champ. They're likely one of the favorites with 4 state champs, but Catholic powers like IC Catholic and Montini are loaded as well. Like always, the team title will be very closely contested.
It kind of shifts. I just said back in the locker room, we were sitting there, I was like, all right, it's time to shift tracks and let's go and get focused on the team stuff, and it changes a little bit. So, for those guys, we're going to, take the guys that weren't here competing in this tournament, they're going to become big players now, and so figuring out, hey, how can we match up to beat these guys?
Team quarterfinals on Friday, team semifinals and title matches Saturday in Bloomington. Let's go back to the individual state finals because we have another back-to-back state champ. Jackson Carroll of Illini Bluffs marching in the Grand March and dominating his state titles match at 150 pounds. Jackson scoring a decisive 10-win win over Marion's Vance Williams to claim his 2nd straight state title with a big Illini Bluffs crowd cheering him on. Jackson Carroll caps off a 53-0 undefeated state championship season as he gets out the shotgun to celebrate.
It means so much. I mean, I wanted to be a state champ for as long as I can remember, and making it 2 was, I never would have thought this 2 years ago. Fun fact, that kid was my first match at state and my last match at state. My freshman year, he whooped me. He whooped me my first ever match, and You know, now I'm here. Wrestling is my last ever match in high school, so it's an awesome feeling.
Now to the 165-pound state title match, and Mr. Pin Bowden Delaney. Delaney, a state runner-up a year ago, used his favorite move, the armbar half, to pin his first 3 state final opponents all in the first round. And then in the title match, he used his move again to pin down a 7-4 win over Roxana's Landon Thies. Delaney becoming Tremont's first wrestling state champion since Russ Widsick 40 years ago in 1985.
I mean, yeah, it's sweet. It's the first one in 40 years, I think. So it's definitely exciting, and then something to look forward to when I come back home. It's great. It's something you dream of and been working for all summer. So it's an amazing feeling for sure.
Congratulations also to Normal Community's Caden Coral. Caden became the first Ironman to ever wrestle for a state title when he reached the 113-pound 3A state title match. He came up short in his state title match, but wrapped up a 48-1 senior season with a state runner-up spot, the best in Normal Community school history. Congratulations also to East Peoria's Jose Del Toro. The Raiders star capped off his senior year with a state title match versus Cody Moss of Glenwood. Del Toro took a first-round lead with a power move here, but Jose winds up taking second place. Still an amazing 48-win season and state runner-up for East Peoria's Jose Del Toro. Again, more boys action this weekend with the teams, but for the girls, it's now their chance for state championship time. The girls' state finals are this weekend in Bloomington. Canton's Kinley Smith is among the favorites. She finishes a state runner-up a year ago. This year she's had one goal, a state title. That goal has consumed her at practice, at meets, at school, even on vacation, as she goes after that state championship this weekend.
I mean, anytime there's a paper and it's like, what are your goals and stuff like that, I write state champ. I mean, I went to the beach and it was state champ 2025. There's ice on the ground, state champ 2025. I mean, everywhere I go, I have to write it down just to kind of put it in your mind that that is the goal and that is the end goal of this.
Good luck to Kinley, a top seed in this weekend's state finals. Prairie Central's Chloe Hasselton made Hill Central Illinois history, becoming our area's first ever girls state champion last February. This weekend she goes for back-to-back state titles. Chloe takes a perfect 23-0 record to the state finals Friday and Saturday. Good luck and congratulations to all our area state finalists.